Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So I know this is the Harmattan season, and you guys have to stand up and prepare this early for us to come and attend this program. So thank you for doing that. But before we start, I want someone to give us an energizer so that we start the day with that energy. So if you have any energizer, I want to introduce you. Let's do it so that we continue. Any energizer?
Teachers, yeah.
It must be teachers. Move away from your chair. To warm up ourselves, right?
We start with rubbing our hands.
Rub.
Okay, I've done. Whatever I said, you said it. Okay, let's start. I do like this.
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 Like this and this.
Like this and this.
I balance well.
I balance well.
I do like this.
I do like this.
I do like this.
I do like this.
Like this and this.
Like this, like this.
I balance well.
I balance well.
Okay, another one. You say whatever I say. Pop tea. One hand.
One hand.
One leg.
One leg.
Two legs.
Two legs.
Chest out.
Chest out.
Go down.
Go down.
To recharge.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So today we are going to be looking at comparing savings methods. And the aim of this particular module is for us to identify different saving methods, distinguish the different types of saving methods, formal, informal saving method. Then identify the advantages and disadvantages of formal, semi-formal, and informal saving method. Also identify the futures of the saving services that influence the choice of our saving method. These are our aims for today. So at the course of this, these are the things we'll be discussing today. So each person has different needs at different times in their life. We all have our different needs at different times in our life. This means that your financial needs depend on the goals you want to achieve at different stages in your life. There are different financial products responding to different needs. We have different financial products responding to different financial needs. It is essential to understand that our own financial need, which often becomes clear when you create your own budgets. Your need becomes clearer when you create your budget. So you see, it's like we're moving, it's aligning. So this course, I told you from the beginning, as we go, you keep seeing it keeps growing as we go along the line. So as you saw in the previous module, at the same time, it is very important to know that financial products are available on the market so that you can look for the financial product that best meets your financial needs. In this module, we are going to learn more about one of the most widely used financial instruments, that's the saving products. So this module, these are the things we're going to be looking at. We're going to look at different financial products that we have out there that we can leverage on so that we will not find ourselves in a messy situation of having problem or challenges of not able to budget or plan well or to meet your needs at a particular period of time at work. So right now I want us to, in PS, I want us to look at how can you save or put money aside. Discuss with your peer, how do you think you can save and put money aside? How can you do this? what is the way, in what way can you see a Bologna side? So just discuss amongst yourself, two people. You can discuss with the person like left, as in, no, you are discussing with her. You have? You have? No, you and her. I think maybe you move to this side for now. So you discuss with her, sir. You discuss with her. So don't discuss.
How can you see someone aside?
Reduce my expenses.
There's a difference between your needs. You have to know what you want, what you need, and what you want. Different. At a particular time.
To restrict myself. Certain things.
That's what you guys discussed. That's what you discussed. So when you are done writing it, please come and stick them here. So let's be rounding up.
buy house. How can you spend it?
So for example, let's what's your own say? Please, let's come out. Bring yours. Please. Every week. Yeah. So, what are the different this thing that you came up with? So, who will share? Yes.
So we came up with 3 methods of saving money. One, by having a fixed deposit account, where you can assign a particular money that can be deducted from the account automatically, or the one you send to the account every day. It's not you do every day, every week, or every month, depending on the plan. Then there's contribution. Contribution will determine your source of income, how much you earn, how much do you want to be keeping. Then there's Save Box. So Save Box is not far from the fixed deposit. You can apply that one daily, even if it's 500 naira, 200 naira, 100 naira is something. Yes.
Thank you. Who else again wants to? What's this thing? Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Me and my partner, what we write there is that our ways of getting money or saving money is that we do buy goods and resell.
Okay.
Through that process, we also save.
Okay.
The second one is monthly contribution between me and her.
That's what she mentioned contribution to. Yes.
Between me and her.
Okay.
Through that process, to reduce cut out of the money if it is 10,000
To
or
keep
cut out of
money
it,
aside.
and save the remaining part.
Okay, that's good. And who else again?
How was it to reduce expenses and necessary spending, then to know the difference between your need and want at a particular time, so that you'll be able to see.
Okay.
Ours is by buying land and by running a profitable business,
Okay.
by saving in the bank and by buying assets.
Thank you very much. Let's give ourselves one round of applause. Thank you very much. Let's go back to our seats. So are you aware that we have other ways of savings aside from this one? Are you aware that we have different kinds of savings activities? Are you aware? Yeah? So we don't have, so meaning what we mentioned here is wrong. You are saying no. Yes. Yes. So if you are saying no, that means these ones are not even valid. That's why I'm asking you. So I'm asking, are we aware that we have other saving methods?
Yes.
So are there saving methods or are there saving methods that are possibility in your neighborhood? Are there saving methods that within your neighborhood you can find?
Yes.
So example please. Adashi, yes.
Yes.
Then which other one? Okay. I think here they call it Adashi. I think in the West they call it Joe. They have as Esusu also. So they have different names that is given to it. So right now I think the next thing we'll be going to, as you can see, there are many ways of savings. We have several different ways of saving. several. We have to put a happy piggy bank. That's the normal activity that you keep in your house. Then let's consider. Let me bring them. So I want us to go through this. I will share you guys into 4 groups. See, right, since yesterday we've been sitting in cluster. So right now I'm breaking that chain. We are 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on to your number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So all number 1 should be here. Number 2 there. 3 here. 4 here. So let's stand up and move from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try and you can come this way. And please don't trash that. We're using it again. 2, 3.
This is 2. Nothing is here.
So, let's not press it for the group, read it out for us today.
Yeah,
What's
please.
the cap? Let's start from number 1 to 4. Please listen.
Whereby cars and parts, so that he will not be attempted to spend the money he has put aside.
Thank you. I have.
Sholape prefers to keep her savings in the saving account at a microfinance institution. In this way, she is not tempted to spend the money she has saved for her language school project.
Thank you.
Solape's mother belongs to an assistant group in which she and the other members set aside a small amount of money each week.
Musa does not trust anyone to manage his money and he prefers to keep his inheritance in his institution.
Okay. So right now, I'm going to put this up. So I want you to bring somebody from your group will bring their listing here and place it in the best saving method that you think. Sholape Musa, where do you think it will fall?
This is fine.
She is not tempted to spend the money.
This official
process, yes. Yes, this is the process. It's a microfinance bank.
Oh, the account has to be upgraded.
For my what?
Bring it to So, I have 3 We have formal, semi-formal, and informal. So for your group, where do you think this area? Where do you think it will fall? Formal. Okay. Why formal? Okay. So
Formal.
formal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Informal.
Yeah? Informal. Okay. So informal. Okay. So right now, let's see what is a formal savings? What does it mean? When you say something is formal, yeah.
Anything formal. Should I use commercial bank? Anything formal. Let me use commercial bank is a formal way of saying.
Okay.
Let's say there's also some institutions like insurance banks.
Okay. Okay, you've tried. Let somebody else tell us.
Formal, anything that is official,
Okay.
that you need to follow some
Process. Okay. When we talk about semi-formal, what do we mean? What do you understand by term semi-formal?
There's no bank. Anything written.
Okay.
Documents.
Then what about informal? No,
Unofficial.
Thank you for that. So let's look into it. So then we'll now know if you were right or wrong. So a formal saving institute is regulated by a public body to ensure that people's savings are saved. Normally, formal savings institute pay interest on the money deposited with them. Some establishments provide guarantees. So you see, it's not just for it to be official. It's governed by it's well grounded, and there are so many things that comes into it. You know, a bank does not just stand. They have regulators. They have bodies that are regulating them. So it's not just an official thing. It goes beyond being official. So, but you are right in saying that, but it's more grounded. Some establishments provide guarantees. This means that this means that if the institute lose your money, the state will pay you lost. Unlike the informal sector, this one is guaranteed for it. So if right now they say this bank is folding up, you are rest assured that your money they will find a way, the state will find a way, because they have regulators that are regulating this bank, that your money will come back to you. Unlike this normal isusu that we have, a bed of cases. Anyway, let me not preempt people before we get there. So I think that is that for formal. Then when we are talking about semi-formal is represented a middle way of between formal and informal. It's in between formal and informal. It's not fully formal, it's not informal. So some financial semi-formal institutes semi-formal institution after saving service organized by the community, but not supervised or regulated by the states. They are registered, but they are not supervised or regulated by the states. That's for semi-formal. Unlike the formal one, they are regulated by the states. So we have regulator, while the other one is not regulated. They are registered, it can be corporate society, but they are not regulated. That's an example of a semi-formal institute. Then it also includes unregistered microfinance institute. This method is under the social control of a local community. It's controlled by a local community. You can decide in your community that we want to set up a cooperative society. So it's controlled by that local. While the formal is controlled by the states, it's controlled by the governments. So the government has more hand in managing the formal, not the semi-formal. Why the semi-formal is mid, in between, is saddled with it. Therefore, the informal is a method of savings. You manage yourself, generally at home, You can decide to be keeping your money. So that's an informal kind of institution. That's you managing your money by yourself. So with this being said, where do you think this thing falls based on these definitions? Did you place them at the right place?
Yes, ma'am.
You place them at the right place.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. So now that we've done that, so right now I want us to move into So can somebody give me some examples of formal, semi-formal, and informal? I want the class to do it first. Examples of formal.
Formal and informal.
Mobile money.
Wallet account.
You know I said there's no wrong or right answers. For the semi-formal.
Laptop.
Village bank.
Ajo.
Is it share or she? Share.
Adashi or
Investment falls where?
Cooperative.
What about informal?
Gold jewelry.
Okay. Jewelry.
House.
Properties now.
Trading.
You said? Trading.
no, this one trading is the other side one. Kasuanchi.
I like this. Please, let's clap for ourselves. Thank you very much. I like that. At least that means you people are following. We are following.
I'm not sure Kasuan.
So, but right now, I'm going to review the ones we have there so that we'll be better informed. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this. So right here, we have some formal. But can somebody just help us to list out the words that are seen? For the formal, someone else will do this.
Under formal, we have banks,
Yes,
the post office,
yes.
registered microfinance institutions, insurance companies for long-term saving products such as life insurance, registered saving and credit cooperative. Then the last one is mobile wallets.
Thank you. Someone else to read the one for semi-formal. Someone else.
Saving groups comprising friends, workers, neighbors, unregistered microfinance institutions, self-help groups, village banks, unregistered saving credit cooperatives.
Thank you very much. Someone else will read the last column. Miriam, read it.
At home, in cash, in a safe money box or under the mattress, in kind,
Gold jewelry,
livestock, land, property, etc. Entrust money to a friend or relative, traders.
Thank you. So another thing I want us to understand here, owning a land is also formal investments. It is It's a transaction, yes, it is. Buying a house or a plot of land as well as a formal transaction, but it is a method of savings. It becomes informal when you lost that property.
With the issues of land,
Yeah.
there are lands that are not regulated by the government.
Yes.
Like maybe all this local.
Yes. The one that is given to you by maybe village.
Yes. Yes.
That's what
They will sell for you,
Mhm.
and they will sell for
To
another
another
person.
person, yes.
Then another person. So before you know, they will start fighting in the sense that one person or two people must step down and leave it for the other person.
Okay. Because of the issue of disputes. Most times, because I've seen cases whereby they sold a land for somebody. And at the end of the day, when the person went, I think during the course of our COT, there was a lady that told us that what happened was that she bought a land. After she bought that land, the person that sold the land for her died and walked away. So when the person died, at the end of the day, when she went back to claim her land, the children said, no, they are not aware of it. So such issues are some of the issues that makes us to say that it can be formal, it can be informal. Because of issues like that, because there can be issue of maybe the loss of property, maybe due to fire, disaster, that's for the house, and at the end of the day, they are now starting from scratch. So it's in between. So any other contribution or any other question?
I think storage of rain.
Yes. It's not fall under the formal. You can also say this is, it can also fall within this because, okay, if you are talking about grade, you know from last year to now, it's a major list. So you can't call that formal because there's nothing binding it. You understand? Like that's of issue of land. Like I think this morning when we were driving down, my husband was telling me he got a call from Kajis that they were asking him, he's owing them 2 years ground rent and all that. You see that one is formal because the government is regulating it and you are paying. And if anything happens, you know, you can also talk to the government. So, but nobody can just come to you and say, oh, leave that house, you know, it's my land. After you've been paying your ground rent, it's well documented. So I want us to understand the differences. For the issue of grade, you can call it formal. You are the one doing it. Nobody is going to pay you back for your losses. There are people that have lost a huge amount of money just this for this short period of time. So you can't call it formal. Nothing is regulating the market. Our markets are not being regulated by government. Our price, there's no price control. So you can't call that formal. It's not formal in any way. Because it's you and yourself. That's where it falls. Informal. It's an informal, not even semi. It's an informal business or saving. Because based on what just happened last year, I heard of somebody that sold in his house because of the huge money that was made, is it 2023 or so, you know? And at the end of the day, he invested, someone invested in our telling us the story, that the man would not stand up. Come and say, sue me. Sue me. You know that person should go ask me. You understand? That's terrible. So you can't call that, nothing regulates it. So you can't call it you can't call it a formal. So formal, let's get it clear. It's being regulated. We have the bank that is regulated by the NDIC. Yes. There's a government budget that is there that is regulating all these banks. That's why you see sometimes they'll be having issues and you see they'll come up and say, okay, this bank are not meeting up to their standard. They are, you know, they are lost, they are falling short of setting this. Before you know, they'll sit up.
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm not.
No. So these are some of the things. So what is not being regulated by the states cannot be seen as federal. Cannot be seen as formal. It's only when they are a regulated body that are managing that particular thing that you can call it a formal organization.
Okay.
So these kind of business are not, but you can't save your money in that and you think when you have crisis there, nobody will come. and help you out because that's your loss. You invested on your own. So it's an informal institute for you that you managed it. So it's not easy, Sha. Those that have lost, so may Allah help us all. Hold on. So what is an investment? Yes, what is an investment? When you hear the word investment, what comes to your mind? What is an investment? Yes, right.
In my own opinion, is saving for future purposes, maybe investing in properties, land for the future.
That's nice. Any other person wants to ask? Please, anybody that answers, please let's be giving them an applause. We can even decide not to even clap. There's this one you do like this. This is also a way of clapping. So if you don't want to make noise. So once anybody gives me, there is no wrong answer in the class. Whatever anybody say, we can just give them that waving sign to encourage us to, contribute. And I will start pinpointing people that have not been talking. So we all must contribute here. So who else again wants to tell us what is investment? Sorry.
Contributing money for future profit.
Okay. That's nice. Let's give it a then you wanted to say something. Okay, she wants to say what she wants to say. Thank you for saying that too. So an investment is keeping money aside. When you keep money aside for future purpose, maybe you can even keep not just keeping money, you can keep valuables, you can keep land, you can keep gold, So it's when you have money kept aside. This is a sector. This means using or placing money in a sector or of the economy that we enterprise. There is an enterprise. That's like a house, an apartment, or even your jewelries that will generate income in the nearest future. So that's an investment. So it's not only by keeping cash, it can be, valuables also. Then, in which of these columns do you feel that investment should fall? Looking at these columns, these three columns that we have, where do you think investment should fall?
Informal. Yes.
Informal. Okay, for my own, semi-informal. For example, if I'm keeping money, it's formal. If I'm keeping like livestock, it's informal. So what I would invest would be semi-formal. It can be formal and it can be informal.
Okay.
It's in between.
Thank you for that. I like that. Then who else wants to contribute to that? Who else has anything to do with that? Do you agree with her? Do we all agree with her?
She has a point.
If you have not, if you don't agree, you can say, I will say this. And just give us
Like me, I would say it's under informal.
Yeah.
Like investing in gold.
Okay.
If you don't want to save it at home, you can buy your gold and take them to the bank. They have a safe for it. And in the nearest future, it grows. You sell.
So I will, okay, if you guys insist, but for me, it can fall under formal. It can also fall under formal. It depends on the products we're talking about. You can see here, they have different kind of products. Do you know of bonds?
Yeah.
You know what? Have you heard about the word bonds? Bank bonds.
Backbone.
We have our smartphone. Let somebody go to their phone and tell me what a bond is.
Bonk. Is it bonk?
Bond.
B-O-N-D.
Bond. It's also a form of investment.
Like,
A bond is a type of debt investment where you lend money to entity like a corporate or government for a set period in return.
So are you hearing it?
yes.
you want? Let's hear it.
A bond is a loan agreement where an investor lends money to a company or government for a fixed period and a return and regular interest.
So that bond now, with this definition you just read, where does it fall?
Formal.
So you see, investment cannot be said to be just semi-formal or informal. So they have different kind of investments. They have different kind. That's why I had to like tell you people there is bank, there is bond, and bond is domiciled in a bank, and a bank is what?
It's categorized.
Regulated. So you see, that's another form of investment. So you cannot just say investment is informal. It depends on the category of investments. What kind of investment are we talking about? Because we have different kinds of investments. You have the one, like that bond now, you can buy that bond and you can keep it for a very long time before you can give the money to the bank. They will be using it. Most of these banks, they survive by our money, our savings.
Yes.
Most of them. So some people buy bonds and they just maybe they drop the money, they don't want to use it. That's what the bank will now be using to run, and they'll be giving you
Interest
for that bond. So you can see it's much more than just being informal and informal in this thing. It's also formal. So with that being said, I want who has used this kind of structure? Have anybody used this kind of structure before? Have you used any of this? Have you used any of this before? Yes. So who is willing to share the one with you and some of the challenges you have by using them? Okay, can you hear her, please?
32.
Okay. I bought gold for 113,000. Within a short period of time, I sold it for 219,000. Just within 3 months, I sold it for 219,000. So I gained them. Then later, I now went for maize. Last year, I bought maize for the rate of 60,000. And only for me, this time around, they called me and said I should sell it for 30,000.
He bought it 60,000.
60,000.
And they asked him how to sell it.
Sell it for 30,000. And imagine how
But if she
I
can
lost
save it.
everything. But I was able to use somebody to get back to sell it just the way I bought it.
Yes.
So the person bought 3 bags, and that's 60,000. And that was how I was able to get back
The
that
problem
my
with the
same
grades,
amount of
they
100.
can go up.
You see, any other person wants to tell us which of these they've used? Okay, share.
Mine falls on this informal,
Okay.
saving at home. I used to save money at home. So while I save, I use it to do business. So my younger brother, now one day I saved the money. I didn't know that he was following me that day. He went and took the money. But when I reported him to my grandma, he later refunded the money because he didn't give me directly. He go back and keep the money back. So that was the only way for me to get the money back to continue my business.
Okay. You see, that's a formal and informal. You know, she giving us a testimony of how she almost suffered the most. When the other person has that, you know, at the end of it, you see, like her own, she was able to recover from it. As in, like for the jewelry, she was able to, like, within 3 months, you know, she had a good, you know, profit from it. And also she was able to get, can any other person give us, because I want us to see some of the advantages of some of these things and the disadvantages, so that we'll know which one best fits or balance the equation, because there is no institute that doesn't have this portion of this one. Oh, I'm having this, I have gone to use the bank, I had this problem, and I want us all to share some of the experiences we've had with using some of this using some of these institutes. So that's why I want us to share our experiences so that we'll all learn, because this is a learning forum.
There's a cooperative that me and some of my colleagues we formed, registered one. So when we formed that cooperative, we formed it based on animal husbandry. So we now choose poultry business.
Yes.
So once we all contributed, and we bought about 800 pieces of bunch of meat. So on the process, there's a because we are all new to the business there.
Yes.
So we never knew that when buying birds, there's what we call 3 in 1. If you want those birds today. So we now went to the farm, bought those birds. We are all happy. We bought them. Yes,
You're already calculating your.
So when we bought those birds, we just bring it. Hold that, we start feeding. Not knowing the basic things. So we waited for those birds for 2 months. No production. 3 months no production. That's all we did. I said, okay, what is the next? What is the next? What happened? Actually, how we know that if there's any doctor very close to us, this is our problem. Or just we are so
Went into it by
we are
yourself.
so blind.
Without even asking any questions.
So what we did, just say, okay, we should call for a meeting. Call for a meeting, we just have to share those days. So I think by 30 years, take it home and start that. No best. That's how we have business, that opportunity does run down.
So please, can you share with us? Okay, let me leave you for now. Can you share with us if you have any experience with using any of this? Have you saved money with some people and at the end of the day, you had a problem or a cooperative? No, you can sit down and share, no problem.
So this need to collect, they say the people are not paid, you are not paid, I should wait. That's why I wait
So the money did not come as at the time you wanted it to come. Any other person?
I know someone that invested in beans late last year.
Yes.
That was when beans was 2,500 per mudu. And by the time we got to January, beans just fell down like woefully to 1.5. So it was a massive loss for the person. And he invested millions into it, not small money. So he went back to square one. He had to just sell the beans like that and just recover whatever they have left.
I think, you see, when we are sharing all these experiences, as if we all have tested this one way
or the other.
Because, like, I think one of the major things I see is that, you know, there are times that, like, we talked about the issue of food, we talked about the issue of cooperative. I think my own, let me just share mine with you. I think I have a cooperative that we formed, just me and my schoolmates. That's those who did our degree program. One of us reached out to us, you know, and we were able to start a cooperative. We started that cooperative, I think this should be the 3rd year or so. Along the line, we were able to acquire a land from the money we saved. After acquiring that land, you know, I think last year we started that will be borrowing from it. That's we, the people in the cooperative, that's we, the members of the cooperative, will be borrowing money from that cooperative, which we started, and we plugged it at the interest that will be given back to the cooperative. Since we all are going to be benefiting from it, it's just 3%. So you can see it's quite very, very minimal. So since it's our money, it's like we're just trying to grow ourselves. So I think some months back, I spoke with the person in church. I called him and I told him, I said, please, I think I will need some money because I've run out of money. So he now told me, because normally in a cooperative society, you can the total amount you've saved, if you want to borrow money from them, they'll give you times 2 of the money you saved. You are able to you'll be able to like get twice the money you save, the one you have. Imagine you saved up 500,000, you are entitled to 1 million. So when I now sent them, I sent him a message, oh, no problem, they will send. But along the line, on the WhatsApp group, I've started seeing some irregularities, you know. It's maybe me and one other person, if we pay our money, that's the only money you see they'll paste on the WhatsApp group. I keep hearing money, this person has borrowed, this person has borrowed. They have all borrowed, but we are not seeing it on the platform. So there was a day I asked him a question. He quickly ran to one of my friends because I dragged her. I was the one which he joined because of me. You understand? There are people that because of maybe how credible you are, when you tell them this person is credible, they'll just follow you. So he ran, he was asking her, I hope I'm not called. He was trying to like buy her. I understood what he was doing and he laughed. So right now, where we are at the moment, some months back I asked them amount of money. They were not even able to raise the amounts I've saved up so far. To tell you how bad it was. So immediately I did that. I didn't complain. When he gave me the money that he said was available, I just kept quiet. You know what I did? I stopped contributing. Period. So I'm just waiting for our land to be sold. Give me my money and I'll withdraw all the money I have and go. Because how will I be saving money that I'm supposed to? When I want it, let me be able to get it and I will not get it. So these are some of the challenges that we have. When you come to the issue of bank, you have the issue of, maybe sometimes you have, maybe the banks will be having transaction problem. Like some of us that are civil servants, some months you see, way into on the 10th, you've not received your money yet, telling you one story.
Unnecessary deduction.
When you come to the issue of all this village bank, sometimes maybe the village head will now say, let them borrow him the money, I want to use the money for, and everybody will now be scrambling. There are so many issues that we have here pertaining this different institute, but regardless, for me, I think when we talk about formal, you are sure that your money is safe at the end of the day. You are sure of your money is safe. Like the one she was talking about, her brother taking her money. Me, I've seen the one that we saved money. The box my sister was saving money was from here to here. I'm not exaggerating. It's this big. Big with bad luck. But let me tell you, the boys that were working in our house, see, she used to save that money from January to December. When we opened it in December, I am telling you, I'm not exaggerating, what we saw was not up to 10,000. I'm telling you. And if we don't put money there, because in my house then we're doing several businesses, sometimes it can be 10,000 naira. Some days can be 10,000 to any money she gets. As in, she almost fainted that day. It was years back, guys, they had to come. They came, as I'm talking to you now, about two of those guys are dead. Two of them. The one that was really the mastermind is no longer alive. Not that we did anything, but sometimes there are repercussions because the good hearts that you use in following people, sometimes if they now pay you with this kind of people, there was nothing those boys could do. But anyway, let me not dabble into that. That's a story for another day. Thank you very much. So right now, what else again are we going to talk about? So which of the structure is available in your neighborhood? Which of these structures is available in your neighborhood?
Adashi.
You have banks, you have mobile wallets, these are all the ones that you can really place your hands. So, thank you. Each group has a text.
Sure.
So, thank you. Where are those my people, please? Thank you. I'm holding.
When you go to the same partner, the box. Open it. Not the box. All these people mentality that if you say something, you see,
So right now, we are going to do a little, I want you guys to use this, and I want you to just demonstrate a little sketch of a drama using this different kind of saving method. You have the formal, the informal, and the semi-formal. We have 4 groups. So I'm going to give you people like 3 minutes on your own, I just want you to just create a little short clip for us and come and demonstrate it. Based on all these our experiences we've talked about, it can be just 2 people who just come and demonstrate something that's, you know, trigger that you can use in relating to formal, semi-formal, and informal. So I think maybe you guys will do formal, do semi-formal, and informal. Just create a short you just use 1 minute to come out and just demonstrate. And when you are doing this, you are thinking of, you are trying to portray the advantages and the disadvantages. You understand? So one person will be telling you, I don't like using back, they are giving me problem. Another person will be telling you, so when you are doing this, you are trying to relate to the advantages and disadvantages. So whoever is here, come and relate yourself.
She paid money when she finished paying this money, her house got fired. Double pressure. And house got fired. But she had to start taking working materials from market that she can move to the next area. So this is our number will be very good. The money is everybody has paid me what I ate the money. It's supposed to permanent. The one giving the excuse up and down. Okay, 10 p.m. right? Yes. It's not our property.
So that I can watch
I had
this
many
interesting.
issues and all that.
So please, let's listen to them. Please, let's listen to them, please.
Okay, we are going for formal bank. Every bank. Okay, which one? Let's say the advantage.
She's going for the
advantage. Disadvantage. Access bank. Best bank.
So why would you say asset bank? I mean, private, excuse me, asset bank is wrong. That bank is shit. To to me.
For where the leader used to get, they used to give me extra bonus.
Extra bonus.
You don't understand?
Their charges alone. Excuse me, their charges alone will make you run out of Nigeria.
For where
Excuse me,
that
let me
one
tell you
is
something.
pure lie. Access Bank, Access Bank.
People that don't even treat their customer well.
For where? Maybe it's your own place, but
Wait,
in my own side.
Is it the Access Bank of your village or is the one?
It's the one in the whole city.
No, I think it's the one that is.
It's the one
located in your village.
Thank you.
Access Bank.
For where?
Thank you very much.
Give them a
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We like that. The next group, please. Please, let's listen to them, please.
We are doing by semi-formal. We are talking about the aspects of Adashi. So, and the Hajia of Adashi. So, these are I involved all of them to come and do Adashi with me. So, Auntie, start.
So, madam, this Adashi that you said, are you sure it will not be a problem?
Don't worry, trust me, you do not have problem. They are reliable people now. Your money will not get missing at all.
I have wedding, so I need first.
I guarantee you have first. In as much as you pay your own when it's the account to collect, there's no problem. Just 5,000 She spoke first. She spoke first. And she has wedding. Let's consider her, please. Let's solve this thing. Let's solve this thing calmly. Since she spoke first, we'll give her first.
I want to step on because that time will be the time that I think we pay our children's school fees. So I think it's
Wahala.
What is
Wahala. Okay, let's do it this way. The two of you, can I share second and third Adashi to the two of you? You understand that you're a man now. Find other source of money.
Thank you.
This night,
You will not wait till tomorrow. Okay, let me. Take. Okay. What's up? You don't hear what happened yesterday? Yesterday. I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do.
Please.
But I don't know anything like this.
I said me.
Did you know how much I said in that?
See,
I wish it's not you have tried different types of rapper. Who are you?
No.
Thank you.
Kai, Jamila. Oh, if you see what Alima do me. If I catch her one life, I don't punch her for throat. Make my name no complain. How go give Alima money? Say this month end, I want use her. I call her yesterday. Say how far month they end tomorrow. How far my money? Alima they tell me say she use her buy goods for her shop. Oh God.
Ba, I say buy land, you know. I say invest, you know. Now you don't go give Alima don't go do it.
How am I going? If I can't go invest, they give me wrong documents.
What's wrong, doc? You see, trust issues. Invest. Anytime you want your money, you get it. You sell the land, and your money will come back to you. But now, where is Alima?
But why you explain her like this?
As I tell you,
you don't give me details.
No, you don't.
No, Alima don't want me. Alima don't want me.
Alima, if you are here, give them their money.
Can we give ourselves? Which club always give ourselves? So with all these that we've seen now, what do you think that will be the advantage of formal? What are the advantages of a formal institute? What are the advantages? Give us one or two advantages.
Okay, for the bank.
Yes.
Something unnecessary deduction.
Advantages.
Okay, sorry. Advantage.
Your money is safe.
Yes,
Security
your money
purpose.
is safe.
You're secure.
And what again?
That's it.
Just only see.
It's for every
The more is the longer it stays, the more interest you have.
Okay.
Interest.
Any other thing? Disadvantage then?
Unnecessary deduction. Network issues.
Network issues. EUs. Then what about the semi-formal? That's the advantage of semi-formal. Adashi cooperative. We've talked about all this.
It's also safe too.
It's safe too.
It is accessible.
Okay. Okay, accessible.
I think even the formal too is accessible. It's safe. When you find the right one, it's safe. It's safe.
Accessible. Then what safe? Then any other thing? So for the disadvantage?
Misappropriation of funds.
Appropriate.
Trust
Any other
issues.
one?
Trust issues.
Then what about informal? What are the advantage?
It is accessible.
Then what again? Is it safe?
Yes, it's safe. When you buy property,
Anyway, no answer is wrong. What's the disadvantage?
double interest at the end of the day.
Loss.
Oh, sorry.
What? Plus advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay, anyway, you have tried. Let me start some of the advantages and disadvantages that we have. For the banks, we have safe options. We have safest is the safest option that you can think about because it's regulated. Then we have private, it has its private, because people will not know how much you have in your bank.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it right? Yes. Then you have less temptations to withdraw. Like for me, I have a bank account that I don't have ATM for it. I don't have bank app. So when I want to save my money, I just put it there. So I will not be tempted to make withdrawal. So is it right? Is that option also right? Yes. Is that also an advantage?
Yes.
Then we have, you must receive interests. Right or wrong?
Right.
Then you can access other financial products. That's like the current, you have other financial products. You know, current account is financial products.
Yeah.
Savings account is financial products also. They are all different kinds of financial products that you can decide to. Based on maybe the interest rates, you decide on which one you want. Then you have a better way of managing your money. That's through savings statement. You can manage your money there. Then speed up your payments by bills. If you want to make payments, you can be here now. You can in the next 2 minutes or 5 minutes, you can make payments for various things using your app. Yeah. Right now, you can make payments. Very easy. That's it. Then when the bank is operating, you can operate it through the internet or your mobile banking. So it's that easy. Then when we are talking about the disadvantage, bank employers are often salespersons and means to sell products so that may put the interest of the bank first rather than the clients. Most of these bank sales rep, like maybe the marketers, sometimes they will tell you juicy things about the bank, but they will not tell you some of the hidden charges. So they put their product first before you the clients. That's one of the disadvantages. Then it's also the remuneration rates varies from product to product. Savings, the money they will remove from savings is different from the one from current account. So you need to know all these things. Those are some parts of the disadvantage. The minimum deposit required for opening an account may be act of barriers. It can stand as a barrier. Like maybe you want to open a current account now. Maybe by the time you get some of the deposits you must have there. Like some people don't want to remove all the total amounts you have in their bank in one go. But there are banks that you can't go below. Is it 5,000 or so? Even if you have 5,000, you have a challenge you want to meet now, you can't touch that money. Yes. So that's also a disadvantage to some people. Unlike the issue of formal, informal investing, you can collect all your money, you can break your save and remove to the last day. But in banks, that's not the case. Then you also have a waste of time queuing at the bank. Have you ever find yourself in this situation? You go to the bank. Yes. Where there is no chair for you to sit. Yeah. And you are standing for like, remember my university days. You want to go and do registration. My God. God have mercy. Then the different products and the charges are complex. Sometimes they are complex. Then let me move to semi-formal. The advantages of semi-formal, we have saving in group. That's, it's in group. You can decide like 10 people in a group. Maybe imagine you are saving 100,000, 1 million, 10 months. Maybe you are the first to carry, you'll be enjoying cruising your 1 million naira, just within a short time in here. Then you have self-help products, village banks. Okay, sorry, I'm reading another thing, sorry please. Then easy access, that's one of the advantages of semi-formal. So easy access. The fact that you can save often means you can get a loan. As long as you can save often, you can get a loan. Then you can earn interest on your loan made with savings. You can get interest. I think I mentioned it how you got some little interest last year. Then you can, the group rules about the frequency of amount of deposits, encourage savings, then discipline. Discipline in the sense, it helps you to save. And when we are talking about some of the disadvantage, fuel guarantee. The guarantee is very minimal. It's not much. You cannot be sure of your earning interest in your savings. Like the bank, is 3% is 3%. For some of these cooperatives, you cannot sell you cannot know. Some of them are not transparent. As in me, I'm saying this based on my own experience because the transparency is maybe I would say maybe 5%. So it's quite very low. And when we are talking about the informal you can also see that one of the advantages is easy access. You can easily access your money that you save in the house. It's very easy to access. The assets you can acquire may increase in value. If you buy a land, it can increase in value within a short period of time. If you buy a gold, like she mentioned it, she bought gold within 3 months. She almost got twice the amount she used in buying it, which is very, very possible. The friends and relatives or traders are always available. You want to collect money from your friends, they are always available. We saw some of the tales here. So these are some of the disadvantages that we have. So right now, I want to ask a question. What can go wrong when savings are concerned? What do you think can go wrong when saving is concerned? What are some of the challenges you can come across when it has to do with savings? What can go wrong? We talked about so many things, advantages, disadvantages, and the likes of it. What can go wrong when, in terms of savings, what can go wrong?
Sometimes you can't meet up to the targets.
Okay.
Maybe you are doing monthly contribution and you are supposed to pay at a particular time. You will not have the money to
pay.
pay.
Any other one? Any other contribution? What about lost? I mentioned it here. What about lost? The money can be lost. You want to save your money in the house. I mentioned about us saving, and at the end of the day, they stole the money. So what can go wrong? There's loss. There's debt. There's debt always. The person that you are saving with might die, and maybe there is no concrete evidence that gave them that money.
Yes.
You have lost.
Yes.
So there can be disaster, there can be fire. You understand? Maybe now you're operating the house where they will keep your safe. Fire can happen there, anything can happen. So these are some of the things, some of the things that we normally see. So there are so many things that can happen. And again, there are debts again that you can inquire that at the end of the day, getting your money back will become an issue. Sometimes you might need your money urgently and the money is not yet to be found. These are also some things that can go wrong. There are so many things that can go wrong when it has to do with savings. There are so many things that can go wrong. Then, what are the why are some saving methods more secure than the others? What do you think makes some to be more secure than the others? Why do you think this is better than the other? What are some of the reasons?
Total saving is being controlled by government.
Okay. So
why the saving program is also being controlled by supervision too. Why informal?
So considering with all these things we've been saying since, why do you think we've mentioned most of the things I want us to talk about? I just want to see if we are really grabbing what we're doing. So why do you think some are better off? He just mentioned one now. It's controlled. What else?
Informal. Based on how we display our hours.
Yes.
My colleague knock, so she now asked for the money late, so they now give her the money immediately. So it's more safer too, because the time she needed the money, she gets it.
So now, you see there's a last point that we've not touched here. If you're going to raise formal, based on the advantage, disadvantage, some of them we mentioned that we've not written here. In a scale of 1 to 10, what will you rate?
9.
Formal?
8.
8?
Yes.
What about semi-formal? Do we have?
Yes.
Okay, what about semi-formal? 5. Then what about informal?
3.
3.
Because you can move your money anywhere.
Why?
That's not going yes. It's too bad.
So your money is at risk.
Yes.
So that's why you are giving them to you. Okay. Thank you. So right now, let me state a proverb. Whoever does not have a saving does not sleep. Do you have another word you can put this proverb? Whoever does not have a savings does not sleep. What do you understand by that proverb?
Because when you have problems, you can't solve it. So you don't have anything.
Okay. Somebody was saying something.
Okay, my own understanding, if you don't have, whoever doesn't have savings does not sleep. That means every day you have to go and work for money. And if you have saving, one day you may decide to just lie down and say, today I'm not going out.
Okay. So, right now, I want us to discuss on this quickly. Most of you have one way or the other, formal, semi-formal, and informal. What were the factors that you saw as essential for you to decide on? What were the factors that made you to decide to choose either of these programs? What did you see? What made you to choose
the informal? Why I choose the commercial bank? Most of my money is saved. And they also have this app. Even though I'm not going through the bank to make any transaction, I'm not in the comfort of my home, and I'm doing transaction with their mobile app. So I prefer the formal way of saving.
Okay, so what other factor made you not to choose the other one that you did not choose?
For the saving, due to my, I will say due to my business, because the semi-formal way of saving is not being controlled by government.
Okay.
Why for the informal? Most of those people are forced out.
Okay. Thank you very much. So thank you for that observation. That's very good. So right now I want us to quickly look at the characteristics to consider when choosing a savings method. When you want to choose a savings method, you have these things in mind. Yeah? The ease of access, that's flexibility of withdrawal. How easy for you to be able to access your money. Then convenience and ease of use. How convenient is it for you to use it? Is it convenient enough? These are some of the things you should put in mind. Then you have the requirement for opening a savings account. You need to know the requirements. You need to be well informed of some of the requirements. Then our safety. We cannot reduce the emphasis on safety. Safety is key. So then you have the interest rate and tax advantage is also one of the things you need to, some of the characteristics you need to look at when you want to open a savings method. Then you have liquidity. How can you liquidate your money? Is it easy for you to, if you say, okay, today I'm not doing anymore, I want to use, how easy is it for you? Then the cost of savings, that's the fee. What is the cost of you saving that money? Then the purpose and the goal of your savings strategy. So these are some of the things you should put into this when you are trying to go into the saving method. So right now, I want us to go through the key messages. You know, yesterday I told you what the key messages is meant for. I want somebody to read them out. So as we read, you read the first one at once. Who is going to read? I want someone to volunteer. Mary, I'm going to read from there.
Savings provide security in the event of an emergency.
Is that good? Were you able to achieve that? We need to see that saving provided security.
Yes.
And the second one?
Some needs or emergencies can be foreseen. Others cannot. Saving enables you to plan for future needs or projects.
So saving allows you to plan for future needs or projects.
Yes.
Then, when everything is going well, saving also enables you to plan for things what's that?
Things you would like to do or have. When everything is going well, saving also enables you to plan for things you would like to do or have. So it will enable you to plan for things you want to do or the things you want to have. This will enable you to do that. You need to be familiar with the different saving methods to choose the one best suited to your needs. So you need to be aware of the different saving methods in order for you to. So at the course of this program, we'll be able to achieve all this.
Yes.
We'll be able to, we follow through all this. So right now, I want us all to stand up and give ourselves a, what kind of plan? Okay, let's stand up. Let's do the Atama clap. Thank you very much. So let's do the Atama clap. Yeah! Atama! Atama! Arawarina!
Ogunge.